So in a couple of days, I will be taking a little road trip up to North Carolina. Those who know me know that I do like to go up there as often as I possibly can. It's far, about 12 hours at least, sometimes more depending on where. So it's a little bit of a drive, but that's okay. Anyway, Red Rocket is on deck. She needs new tires. Fronts are still okay. What are these? Michelin something or other. Pilot Sports. 4S's. Good tires, but the rears have definitely seen better days. So last time I went up there with this car, my rears got kind of bald, and I was driving through a rainstorm on the way back, and the back of the car was slipping and sliding all over the place. It was not a pleasant feeling. So I'm going to make sure this time when I go up there that I have good rubber. Very important. Keep your vehicles in check. Keep them maintained. Screamer! I know, a little corny, but whatever. Anyways, always a good idea to put the car up in the air, let you look around, get a good view of what's going on underneath. What's this? See? That's why you need to look. What is that? Otherwise, everything looks fine. I do get under here quite often. These are good stuff. Put those on myself. So, yeah, those tires are done. This part is not fun. What would I do without her, huh? What would I do? I need it. It's a tool. Absolute necessity in life to have a good truck. All right, back to business. Let's see what that's all about. Gotta take these screws off here, over here, and this panel comes off. Let's see what goes on there. All right, so I took that off. It's pretty moist. From what I can see here, there's some moisture right there. You can see the drain plug looks okay. So I don't know if maybe this union here might be what's leaking. I did have this transmission reworked, what, a year ago, I guess it was, something like that. And looks like it's leaking. So I'm gonna clean it up and then keep an eye on it and see if I can locate where it's coming from. But it's definitely getting dirty. It's getting moist down here, but it's only in the center. So something tells me it's right there, but we'll see. I'll keep an eye on it. So the fill plug is up in there. Space is kind of tight. So gotta make my own tool. I'm gonna cut this guy here, stick it in, and get it with a wrench so I can take that drain plug out. Necessity is the mother of invention, as an old man, wise man once said. Who that was, I'm not sure, but somebody said that. Not sure if you can see that, but that works. Let's get that bad boy out of there. Sometimes a simple tool is all you need. All right, well, here's the drain plug. I'm sorry, the fill plug, not the drain plug. That's the fill plug. So it's pretty dry. So let me see if I stick my hand, my finger actually, inside the little hole. And yeah, there's oil there. So it's possible that maybe it was overfilled and that oil came from the breather. But when I stick my finger in there, it comes out wet. So I don't think I have anything to worry about. But I'll keep an eye on it. In the meantime, I'll clean that guy because it looks filthy and get it all back together and be happy. This is all of the non-exciting stuff. You soak this thing in degreaser, let it sit for a bit, and then hit it with a brush and a hose. And once that's done, put it back on the car, and all is well in the world. Don't you just love scrubbing grease? Isn't it fun? And voila. So I'm gonna go ahead and install this guy, and then all I have to do is wait for the tires to come back, and she'll be good to go. Good to go. I'll keep an eye on that, make sure it doesn't get oily again. And if it does, then I know I have something I need to deal with. But in the meantime, it's good. So as a follow-up, you guys watched me dealing with the rear tires and the pan underneath and all that with the 997. So went up to the mountains this past weekend, had an absolute blast. A few of my buddies and I drove up there. We drove there, drove the piss out of these cars, and then drove back. It was a lot of driving in 4 days, I guess it was. But now I'm back here in South Florida where it's flat and straight, which is not fun. That's why we take those road trips. Anyway, the 997 performed flawlessly as expected. Look at that thing. It's beautiful.